Ms. Pruitt, are you in today to consider filing an injunction for protection?
Yes.
It's very important to know that there's no requirement that you've called law enforcement or filed a police report to be able to file for an injunction for protection. Anybody has the right to file for an injunction. If you're a victim of domestic violence or feel like you're going to become a victim of domestic violence, you have the right to come into the clerk's office, complete a written sworn statement, and that'll be submitted to a judge for his consideration in issuing an injunction on your behalf.
Who is it that you're wanting to file the injunction against, potentially?
My husband.
Okay. Are y'all living together right now?
Yes, up till last night.
Okay. Usually, what the judge is looking for is for you to tell him exactly the most recent thing that occurred. Now, could you go ahead and brief and tell me what happened and when it happened?
We were arguing and he got in my face, yelling and screaming. I went to take a shower and he told me to get out so he could get his bath and get out and leave the house. And I went and sat down and he grabbed the remote control from me, threw it against the fireplace, yelling and screaming, picked it up, threw it at the door close to where I was sitting and got my face screaming at me. And then went to take a shower and I got my clothes and I didn't get my clothes, I left. I got my purse and walked out and left.
Did you stay gone for the whole evening or did you return at some point?
No, I did not.
Okay. Did he try to make any contact with you after you left?
He's called me all night, off and on, trying to get me to give him a call back so we could talk it out, and I didn't respond to him.
All right, so you went someplace where you felt relatively safe for the evening and then you decided that maybe what you needed to do was file for an injunction. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Did you call law enforcement at all?
No, not.
Okay. There's no requirement that you ever call law enforcement. What's important, and the reason I asked that is if you felt that he may continue to pursue you today, you may want to consider contacting law enforcement for your safety, okay?
It's important to know that even if you have an injunction for protection, you need a safety plan. You need to know where you're going to go, that you will be safe if your batterer is not incarcerated. You need to make sure that you have a cell phone with you at all times. You need to vary your routine so that if his attempt to accost you on your way to work or to the daycare, if that's what he intends on doing, you'll go another route or you'll go at another time.
Some people start using prescription medications for legitimate reasons, but run into problems later. Others are looking for a high that doesn't carry the stigma of street corner drugs.
Do you know what I just took?
Still more may just be mixing substances their bodies simply can't handle. I'm Lake County Sheriff Gary Borders. My office is working to stop pharmaceutical diversion and a major problem of accidental deaths. To learn more, visit our website.
Hi, I'm Crystal Meth. Try me once, I might let you go. But if you try me twice, then I'll own your soul. I take kids from their parents and parents from their kids. I'll take and take until you have no more to give. I'll take everything from you, your looks and your pride. I'll ravage your body and control your mind. Now that you've met me, what will you do? Will you try me or not? It's all up to you.
Hi Amy, I'm Kristen Thompson. I understand that you've been the victim of domestic violence and you need to file a police report. What I need you to do is fill out some information. The cycle of violence can be broken. By contacting the Lake County Sheriff's Office, we can intervene in the beginning of stages when it's starting out with just emotional and mental control. We will provide resources for you and the help that you need in the direction you need to go in. The time between an arrest and prosecution is crucial. If the perpetrator is in jail, then it's a little easier. If he does bond out, then it becomes more difficult. That's why the Sheriff's Office has to provide these resources to these victims to make sure that they know what's available to them. And we rely heavily on shelters and the Haven and things of this nature during this time frame because our hands are tied and there's always the potential for him to get back to her and convince her to come back to him or drop the charges, or both.